Remote work is here to stay. Whether you have been working remotely for a while or you just Googled remote work definition to see what everyone is talking about, many people fantasize about working from home in another country. Expats and digital nomads have been living that life for a long time in some of the most fun and beautiful places in the world, and they didn't have to sell all their possessions to afford it. Are you ready to make the jump or just want to feed your dream? Welcome back to another episode of Feetpin Travel. Join us on our journey around the world as we share our best travel tips, guides, and amazing experiences with you. If you're not a part of our community yet, hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our latest and greatest uploads. Remember, we travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best locations worldwide for remote working opportunities. Let's get started. Chiang Mai, Thailand. Thailand, with its natural splendor and nonsensical exchange rate, is one of the most well-established hubs for digital nomads, and it's never been easier to temporarily relocate. Special tourist visas now allow non-residents to stay anywhere from 30 to 270 days, just under 9 months. Once you get past the mandatory quarantine period, opportunities for networking in Chiang Mai are everywhere. From Facebook groups to vegan cafe meetups, to cool new co-working spaces like Pun Space and Hub 53, which average around $90 a month. Those expenses balance out mighty quick when you're only paying $2 for a mouth-watering bowl of khao soi on your lunch break. Compared to busy Bangkok, Chiang Mai's slow pace of life makes it hard to leave, except during the burning season, January to April, when poor air quality drives many people south to the capital, or to Koh Samui or Koh Lanta for some tropical beach action. The Canary Islands, Spain. Spain's self-employment work visa is ideal for freelancers and entrepreneurs who want to work from this dreamy archipelago off Africa's northwest coast, once the border fully reopens and it's feasible to do so. In Las Palmas, the capital of Gran Canaria, stylish co-working spaces like The House, People, and Sopa de Azul pair high-speed internet with near-instant access to soft golden beaches. A lively nomad scene makes it easy to meet fellow international creative types who've rejected ye olde 9-to-5. When you sign off, there are secret coves, lush forests, volcanic craters, and trippy moonscapes to explore, even in winter when temperatures don't stray far below 65 degrees. Cheap public transit makes it easy to bike, bus, or ferry around the 7 islands. Drinking and dining are also super affordable, and tasty local delicacies at the farmers' markets don't require much elbow grease in the kitchen. Wellington, New Zealand. There are no less than 22,050 free Wi-Fi hotspots in Wellington, and seemingly endless cafes in which to get very caffeinated. You'll bang your workout with remarkable efficiency and spend the rest of the day high on life. Because dude, you live in New Zealand. The bustling capital city is a welcoming home base for 18 to 30-year-olds taking advantage of New Zealand's working holiday visa program. Unfortunately, New Zealand's locked up like a fortress right now, but plan ahead and you'll be living out your Lord of the Rings fantasies in no time. With a population of laid-back Kiwis, indigenous Maori, and backpackers from all over the world, you'll live and work alongside a diverse group of people with the green hills of Mount Victoria as your backdrop. Cheaper than Auckland, a one-bedroom here won't set you back more than $1,300 a month. And while the occasional earthquake may keep you on your toes, Wellington is safe, walkable, and worldly. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Okay, so you're not moving to Buenos Aires for the internet speed, but at 20 megabit per second on average, it gets the job done. A recent surge in well-appointed co-working spaces means a chill office environment can be had for about $100 a month. There's an ever-growing startup sector here supported by government-backed accelerators, and many workaway programs such as Remote Year and Unsettled have added Buenos Aires to their core cities list. Plus, Baides, as the locals call it, is only an hour ahead of the East Coast, meaning no Zoom calls at odd hours. The best reason to move here? The US dollar is absolutely killing it against the Argentine peso and has been for years. If you earn $1,500 a month, you can afford to rent a swanky furnished apartment in a hip neighborhood, lease a co-working space, frequent speakeasies and steakhouses, and still have money left over to hop on the ferry for a weekend in nearby Uruguay. You can also plan easy getaways to bucket list destinations like Mendoza for wine, Patagonia for hiking or skiing, or 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐤 to see some of the most spectacular waterfalls on the planet. Berlin, Germany. Berlin's residence permit is like a golden ticket for the self-employed, especially artists, academics, and freelancers who just want to relocate and make cool stuff for a while. While travel to Germany is closed to most Americans at the moment, use this time to get a head start on your paperwork. There's a lot, 'cause Germany. Berlin's booming startup culture lures ambitious young professionals, while its inclusive creative spirit embraces alternative types. Sehr cool if you speak German, but those who don't needn't worry, as it's easy to get by with English. You'll find history on almost every street corner, with around 170 museums, public parks by the thousands, and dozens of beautiful lakes just a quick train or bike ride away. And despite its legendary coolness, Berlin remains remarkably affordable compared to other capitals in Western Europe. Cape Town, South Africa. Artists, designers, winemakers, and gastronomes have fallen in love with this multicultural city on the coast. Cost of living is in your favor. A centrally located one-bedroom can be had for about $700 a month. Internet speeds are just okay, but distinctive neighborhoods like Woodstock are full of cafes with free Wi-Fi. The sheer volume of things to do in town, think art galleries, vintage shops, craft breweries, and seriously good restaurants, might make it hard to get work done. Those who prefer outdoor adventure over nightlife will find themselves at home here, as things tend to close early and crime is prevalent in certain areas after dark. But with year-round sunshine, a quick drive to wine country, and natural wonders at every turn, Cape Town is pure heaven for hikers, day drinkers, and beach bums alike. Hit hard by the coronavirus, though, it may be a while before South Africa reopens its doors to people. Hanoi, Vietnam. Vietnam's capital is popular with expats and remote workers who want to nail that low-cost, high-quality-of-life sweet spot. You'll make fast friends in the Tay Ho neighborhood packed with expats and digital nomads who trade contact info at organized beer crawls in cheap co-working spaces like Tung Embassy and over coconut coffees in the city's main hidden cafes. Damn good food, interesting architecture, kind locals, and ultra-affordable accommodations more than make up for the near-constant din of honking motorbikes. Seriously, the square footage of a $400 a month apartment in Hanoi will cause an audible gasp. Your kitchen won't have an oven, but honestly, with meaty, comforting dishes like bung cha, grilled pork with noodles, cha sa, grilled fish with noodles, and pho quan, beef pho in spring roll form everywhere, you won't care. But you'll have to wait until 2021, as only citizens and skilled workers with permits are allowed entry for the foreseeable future. Tallinn, Estonia. Tech types and the otherwise permanently employed might be tempted by the recently launched Digital Nomad Visa, which not only lets you stay in Estonia up to 12 months, but grants you travel access to the entire EU Schengen zone. Your calendar will fill up fast with long weekends in Helsinki, Stockholm, Copenhagen, and Berlin. Do plan a few routes in Tallinn, though. The seaside capital has made huge strides in the creative cool department lately, with impressive new cultural institutions, avant-garde restaurants, and a ridiculous number of breweries. Just outside the Gothic Old Town, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 Creative City packs art galleries, design showrooms, vintage boutiques, and chic cafes into revamped warehouses. And while it's not the most comfortable city on this list, it's still a bargain by Scandinavian standards. Also, Christopher Nolan filmed Tenet here, so there's that. Medellin, Colombia. Gone are the days of narcos and the tyranny of Pablo Escobar. Not only is it safer than you think, the mountainous city of Medellin is pretty much the perfect Latin American city to post up in. There's no special paperwork for a 90-day stay, and it's a small fee for a 6-month tourist visa. The Wi-Fi is perfectly adequate at 14 megabit per second, with plenty of coffee shops serving some of the world's best beans and lick drips off the cup juices. The low cost of living, about $400 a month for a studio, and gorgeous weather like 77 degrees every day all the time, has already drawn a fair number of expats, which is helpful for networking and making friends. Assuming your Spanish is strong enough, you'll find locals ridiculously welcoming. They'll feed you, buy you shots of aguardiente, take you to football games, Vamos Nacional, and spin you around the dance floor in a sweaty salsa mess. And there's endless beauty to explore in Colombia, from coffee plantations to beaches to gorgeous tropical parks. With that, we've reached the end of this video all about the best locations worldwide for remote working opportunities. Are any of you already working remotely? Which of our selections would you most like to live in whilst working? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this one and found it interesting, remember to leave a like on the video so we know to make more for you. Also, subscribe to Feetpin Travel for even more amazing travel content just like this video. As always, thanks for watching. See you again soon in another episode.